The global spotlight on BTS's Jin has only grown brighter following his triumphant appearance at Milan Fashion Week. Reports from multiple industry insiders now reveal that the eldest member of BTS has experienced a dramatic surge in his net worth, thanks to a wave of international opportunities and brand partnerships secured during and after his visit to Italy. Jin, who dazzled at Gucci's premiere of the Tiger and made headlines as the face of the luxury house's spring-summer 2026 collection, has reportedly attracted the attention of several major U.S. media outlets. Sources suggest that negotiations are already underway for high-profile collaborations, including feature documentaries, exclusive interviews, and joint promotional campaigns that aim to spotlight Jin's dual dominance in both music and fashion. These developments place Jin in an unprecedented position, one where his influence extends far beyond the realm of K-pop into Hollywood and global entertainment. Financial analysts and Seoul estimate that Jin's net worth has grown significantly within just weeks of his Milan appearance. Market experts attribute this growth not only to his Gucci ambassadorship, but also to a sudden influx of offers from American media conglomerates. His visual impact and charisma, highlighted by European and American press during Fashion Week, have cemented his status as one of the most bankable stars in the world today. Big Hit Music has yet to release an official statement, but insiders claim that the company is working closely with U.S. partners to strategize the rollout of upcoming projects. What remains clear is that Jin's global profile is expanding at a staggering pace, fueled by media coverage that consistently compares his presence to some of Hollywood's most iconic figures. For fans, known worldwide as ARMY, the news comes as no surprise. Hashtags such as #JinTakesAmerica and #GlobalIconJin have already trended across platforms, reflecting excitement over his next chapter. With Jin bridging the gap between Korean artistry and American media powerhouses, industry observers believe this moment could redefine how K-pop idols integrate into the Western entertainment landscape. As speculation builds over which U.S. outlets Jin will collaborate with, rumors range from streaming giants to late-night television networks. One truth is undeniable. Jin's Milan triumph has set off a chain reaction that is now reshaping his career trajectory. From Seoul to New York, the world is watching as BTS's worldwide handsome proves himself not only a fashion icon but also a rising titan in global media. The aftershocks of Jin BTS's dazzling Milan Fashion Week appearance continue to ripple across the globe, and this time, the tremors are being felt strongest in the United States. According to sources close to the entertainment industry, Jin's name is now circulating in boardrooms of major American media companies, each vying for the chance to collaborate with a K-pop icon who has been hailed as the new face of global fashion. Insiders reveal that streaming platforms like Netflix and Disney Plus have expressed strong interest in developing feature projects centered around Jin's career and fashion crossover. Speculations include a docu-series chronicling his post-military journey and global ambassadorship with Gucci, as well as lifestyle content that blends music, travel, and high fashion. This would mirror the format of previous K-pop crossovers, but with Jin's uniquely refined aura. Industry analysts suggest it could surpass even the biggest celebrity collaborations seen in recent years. Meanwhile, American fashion media powerhouses such as Vogue, Vanity Fair, and Harper's Bazaar are reportedly drafting feature concepts that highlight Jin as more than just a K-pop idol. His Milan appearance, where European critics liken him to a royal prince of fashion, has sparked conversations about giving him full-length fashion spreads and cover stories in U.S. editions. For many editors, Jin represents the perfect balance between East Asian artistry and Western high fashion, a blend rarely seen with such universal appeal. Talk shows and mainstream television networks are also taking notice. Reports suggest that The Tonight Show starring Jimmy Fallon, where BTS has historically created viral moments, is preparing an open invitation for Jin's first solo late-night appearance. Sources claim Fallon himself, who has always expressed admiration for BTS, is eager to welcome Jin back on stage, this time as a solo powerhouse. Similarly, CBS's The Late Show with Stephen Colbert and even morning shows like Good Morning America are believed to be considering invitations, given the buzz Jin has generated in Milan. What makes Jin's trajectory extraordinary, analysts say, is how seamlessly he has pivoted from soldier to soloist and now to international fashion and media darling. His Gucci ambassadorship, paired with a massive fan engagement that saw hashtags like #JinAtMilanFW trend worldwide, has redefined what it means to be a global K-pop figure. Jin has what Hollywood craves: charisma, authenticity, and a loyal audience that follows him across industries, said Marcus Lee, a cultural critic for The Hollywood Reporter. Big Hit Music has remained quiet on the specifics, but the silence has only fueled anticipation. Rumors indicate that discussions are ongoing not just for single appearances, but for multi-year partnerships with media outlets and brands. If confirmed, Jin could become one of the first K-pop idols to secure long-term media deals in the United States, rivaling Hollywood's biggest names in influence. For ARMY, the possibility of seeing Jin on Netflix screens, magazine covers, and US primetime television feels both surreal and inevitable. Already, fan accounts are buzzing with mock-ups of magazine covers and imagined Netflix posters, proof that the anticipation is at fever pitch. The consensus is clear: Jin isn't just participating in Western media. He's about to dominate IT, as one fan put it online. Milan was only the beginning. Now America has to keep up with Jin. If Milan Fashion Week signaled Jin BTS's arrival as a global fashion icon, then his next move could cement him as one of the most influential Asian celebrities to dominate American media. Industry chatter has shifted from speculation to strategy, as US outlets reportedly draw up proposals to secure Jin's presence across platforms: streaming, print, and broadcast. Netflix and streaming giants in the race. Multiple insiders have whispered that Netflix is already drafting pitches for a K-pop-centered documentary featuring Jin, showcasing his transition from BTS's eldest member to solo ambassador of Gucci. Early concepts include behind-the-scenes coverage of Milan Fashion Week, interviews with European fashion critics, and personal reflections on Jin's artistry. If confirmed, this could become the most-watched Korean-focused series since Blackpink. Light Up the Sky. Disney Plus is also rumored to be in the mix, potentially offering a lifestyle and travel series that highlights Jin's cultural influence. If such projects move forward, Jin could achieve what few K-pop idols have managed, becoming a household name in the American entertainment ecosystem independent of BTS. Vogue, Vanity Fair, and the fashion elite. The Vogue US editorial board is said to be considering Jin for a 2026 spring issue cover, something that would place him alongside Hollywood A-listers and supermodels. A leaked concept reportedly described him as the man who redefined global fashion diplomacy. For Vanity Fair, Jin's Milan presence is being framed as a potential Hollywood meets Seoul feature, connecting his career trajectory with the American fashion elite. Such recognition would elevate him beyond music and into the ranks of timeless style icons. Talk shows spotlight the ripple effects extend to American television. Jimmy Fallon is rumored to be preparing what sources call a solo special episode that would revolve heavily around Jin's Milan triumphs and his evolving role in the fashion world. Fallon has built a strong relationship with BTS since 2018, and insiders believe having Jin back, this time as a solo fashion icon, would generate viral content overnight. Meanwhile, Good Morning America and CBS Sunday Morning are allegedly eyeing features that explore Jin's crossover appeal, framing him not just as a celebrity, but as a cultural phenomenon. A ripple effect for Jin's skyrocketing profile also impacts BTS's larger narrative. With the group slated to reunite for a full album and world tour in 2026, Jin's solo momentum sets the stage for BTS to return at the peak of their collective power. American media's fascination with Jin could create unprecedented visibility for the group as a whole, positioning BTS not merely as K-pop idols, but as global cultural leaders. Analysts call it a perfect storm. Cultural analysts are calling Jin's trajectory a perfect storm, a mix of timing, talent, and transcontinental influence. Dr. Rachel Simmons, a pop culture professor at NYU, explained, "What Jin achieved in Milan is more than a fashion statement. It's a geopolitical soft power move. He's representing South Korea in the most glamorous halls of Europe, and now America is watching with intent." The ARMY factor adding to the momentum is the ARMY, whose social media dominance remains unmatched. Within 24 hours of his Milan appearance, over 1.2 million tweets were posted under hashtags linking Jin, Gucci, and Milan. With US media already noting ARMY's power to drive metrics, Jin's entry into American screens and magazines isn't just a possibility, it's almost guaranteed to break records. For now, Big Hit Music has not released official statements, keeping the speculation alive.